2015, one of the biggest motorcycle company in the world decided to make a new guitar. Yamaha makes bikes, jet skis, and ATVs. Why would you trust them making guitars? Why did they choose the name RevStar? Why the shape? Why design after cafe racer bikes? Why would you buy this guitar? What would it mean if you play one? Why choose it over Fender, Gibson, Squire, or the Epiphone? After watching almost all YouTube reviews on the Yamaha RevStar, I will attempt to answer a deeper why. This guitar exists, and then why this guitar is worthy of the attention. This is Beyond the Tone. But before we dissect the Yamaha RevStar, let's look back and see where they're coming from. I promise it will make sense. Chapter 1. Music first, before machines. Yamaha started in 1887 by its founder, Torakusu Yamaha. Yamaha's history in guitar making dates back to 1940s when the company produced its first acoustic guitar. However, it was in the 1960s that Yamaha truly made its mark in the guitar industry by going into the global market with the introduction of the folk guitar series like the FG-180 and electric guitars like the SG series. After a decade of guitar making, Yamaha's entry into the motorcycle industry began in 1955 with the production of their first motorcycle, the YA-1. This was the first motorcycle made by Yamaha Motors, quickly earned the nickname the Red Dragonfly due to its straightforward form and chestnut red coloring at a time when all black styling was the norm for motorcycle design. This choice of color shows that Yamaha has a rebellious character even at their early start. On the music side, in the early 70s, an upcoming guitarist is making waves and entering the experimental period of his music career. He's none other than Carlos Santana. At the time, he was still playing a variety of guitars, including a Gibson SG, a Les Paul Standard, and a Les Paul Custom. By 1975, Yamaha had released their SG-175 model and had gotten in touch with Carlos Santana about using it. Santana's initial response: the frets were too thin, the guitar was too light, and it wasn't giving him the sustain he needed, and he complained it to Yamaha. Fortunately, Yamaha took his advice to heart. The two went on to create the SG-2000. This model was neck-through body. It is one solid piece of wood that runs from the headstock to the tailpiece. A mahogany body provided weight, sustain, and fatness, and a brass sustain plate was added underneath the tailpiece. This shows that Yamaha has been very open to their users' demands and requests, and that they are very willing to experiment to use innovation on their guitars. The SG guitar of Carlos Santana is featured in several notable recordings and the famous Europa. Carlos used Yamaha until the early 1980s. By 1982, he switched to Paul Reed Smith guitars, which he still plays today. However, his years playing the Yamaha guitar helped him develop his trademark smooth, round, endlessly sustaining tone. Let's take a listen to the Yamaha SG-2000 sustain, masterfully controlled by Carlos Santana. Wow, that was magical. I wonder what the people felt listening in the crowd. I'm pretty sure that Yamaha SG gave that sustain. Chapter 2. The design. Why did they choose the cafe racer bikes, the body shape, and the name? Using cafe racer bikes as an inspiration to Yamaha's RevStar is a masterstroke that combines aesthetics, rebellion, and a design philosophy of simplicity and elegance. They really look good, but this is not the first that a guitar was inspired by motors or cars. We have the Gibson Firebird, which was designed by a retired Ford and Chrysler car designer Ray Bittridge. Also, Fender Mustang was heavily influenced by Shelby Mustang cars of the late 1960s. So, what's the fascination with bikes and cars in guitar design? Like cars and bikes, it transports human to roam around the world, to explore, experience the world and other people, and most of all, find a place we can call home. The automobile was invented first before roads were created. Like guitars, more roads of musical expression can be invented, but only to those who can dare to start the ride. Why the body shape? The Yamaha SG-1000 and the Yamaha SA-15 were one of Yamaha's earliest electric guitars. These are the sources of inspiration for the Yamaha RevStar. The Yamaha SG-1000 is very similar to the Yamaha SG played by Carlos Santana. It is one of the most striking features of the RevStar, but they did not just copy the old design. They decided to change it to make it look more pleasing to the eye. The SG-2000 symbolizes an era when Yamaha made a mark in the world of electric guitars and established itself as a serious contender in the industry. And today, the Yamaha RevStar, with the 70s design of the SG-2000 at its roots, adds a unique twist, resulting in a design that's both familiar and refreshingly original. Carlos Santana is essentially saying that the 70s spirit is captured in this RevStar, but there's still a lot of room for you to shape this guitar as the vehicle of your voice. Chapter 3. Why the name RevStar? RevStar is a hybrid of two words, revolution and star. The term revolution signifies a departure from the norm. It encapsulates Yamaha's intention to challenge convention and bring a fresh perspective to the world of guitars. The brand has a rich history of innovative engineering in both musical instruments and in other fields. On the other hand, Star represents the aspiration that every musician has to shine brightly on the stage, to create a lasting impact with their music. In essence, this clever combination reflects Yamaha's commitment to innovation and pushing the boundaries of guitar design, while also acknowledging the iconic status that musicians attain when they take the stage as stars. But are these stories enough for you to get the Yamaha RevStar? Chapter 4. The Guitarist Dilemma. There are complex factors that comes into place when choosing the Yamaha RevStar over Gibson and Fender for guitar enthusiasts. Let's examine the main issues to resolve this conflict. But just for fun, I'll be rating the RevStar against Gibson or Fender. Now, I already have a Les Paul and a Strat and just looking for a third guitar but can decide if it is the RevStar. Please feel free to play along and please write in the comments which guitar won. Number 1. Heritage and Legacy. Gibson and Fender have made music history with decades of iconic instruments and recordings. Their historical significance is irresistible. Well, the heritage and legacy of the Gibson or Fender is more appealing to me. So I choose Gibson or Fender because the RevStar is quite a new guitar. Number 2. Tradition versus innovation. Gibson and Fender cater to vintage-loving traditionalists with their classic designs. The Yamaha RevStar blurs classic and modern design with a twist. This makes players wonder if they should stick with the classics or explore new sounds. Since I already have a Les Paul and a Stratocaster, I will choose innovation. This one goes to Yamaha RevStar. Number 3. Tonal palette. Gibson and Fender models have distinct tones. Musicians love the smooth warmth of a Gibson Les Paul or the glossy bite of a Fender Stratocaster. Yamaha's RevStars invites players to experiment with new sounds. I am very familiar on how a Strat sounds and how a Les Paul sounds, but not that familiar on how a RevStar sounds. I think I'll explore the RevStar. Number 4. Artist Association. Gibson and Fender have a long list of famous endorsees, boosting their credibility and appeal. Carlos Santana's endorsement of the Yamaha SG-2000 may have helped the RevStar, but it's still a new contender compared to the other two. In fact, Yamaha never mentioned Santana in any RevStar marketing. Maybe it is because they cannot use Santana anymore due to his PRS endorsement, or they just wanted a new face to signify that the RevStar is something new. This is not different way back in the 70s where Santana is just starting as well. Chris Wack and Mateus Mancuso, among others, could be the Santana of today. Only time will tell, and Yamaha is taking a chance on them. At this time, there are only a few artists associated with the RevStar, unlike with Gibson and Fender. Maybe one day, I could be associated with the RevStar. Who knows? Number 5. Craftsmanship and quality. Gibson and Fender are industry leaders in craftsmanship and quality control, though sometimes their quality is questionable. The RevStar craftsmanship is excellent, but it's still catching up to its competitors like SAR and Harley Benton. Fender and Gibson's quality is okay, but sometimes there are cases that they are hit and miss. The RevStar is quite new, and their quality control I think is still very good. I hope Yamaha RevStar's quality of craftsmanship will never go bad in the near future. I'll choose RevStar. Number 6. Collectability and investment. Gibson and Fender guitars are historically valuable in the collector's market. Will the RevStar can eventually achieve collectability and investment potential? We don't know. It easily goes to Gibson or Fender. Because Chris Buck is still quite young and there is no Chris Buck signature model yet. Number 7. Resale value. Due to demand and recognition, established brands have higher resale value. The RevStar resale value compared to Gibson and Fender may cause some hesitation. So Yamaha needs to strengthen the RevStar reputation and maintain relationship with artists and musicians to solve this problem. At this time, resale value of Gibson or Fender varies quite a lot, but in most cases, especially for good models, the resale value is quite still good. So this one goes to Gibson and Fender. So in my case, the RevStar one. Maybe I'm just biased. How about you? Please feel free to share in the comments. Chapter 5. The meaning of ownership, should you choose it. Owning a Yamaha RevStar is like having your own ride to sonic greatness. It is for the trailblazers and the dreamers. The Yamaha RevStar is not for the faint-hearted. It is crafted for the dreamers and the rebels, the ones who crave authenticity and individuality in their musical journey. Whether you're a seasoned musician seeking to break free from the mold or a passionate beginner eager to make your mark, the RevStar welcomes everybody. Chapter 6. Who is this for? So, is this guitar for you? The design and story behind the RevStar is very clear. If you're a person that's just want to explore your passion and what's possible, if you're a rebel, or maybe even if you have just the smallest tint in your blood to go against the norm, if you want to stand on the shoulder of giants, learn from them, learn from the past, and move the envelope forward, then this is for you. Beyond all the specifications, beyond all the reviews, this is more than just a guitar. Well, all guitars are if we really think deep about it. The RevStar stands for something that we humans really desire. Evolution and revolution. And you're the star of your story. Just go ahead, move forward, and dare to see what's beyond the tone. Chapter 7. It is up to you. It will eventually be up to you. Will you choose the tried and true path paved by Gibson and Fender, imprisoning yourself in the storied history of music? Or will you embrace the RevStar promise of uncharted soundscapes and a new chapter in your musical journey? The decision looms large, a crossroad that will shape not only your choice of guitar, but your entire musical path ahead. The Yamaha RevStar is up there in terms of quality and craftsmanship. The quality to price ratio is so high, no one can contest to that. It is up to you to explore what's possible, what roads to take, what speed to travel, or maybe, without any plans, you can just go, hop on your bike, take your guitar, and just cruise away, just enjoying the ride. And that is what is life about, isn't it? Thank you for your time. Please feel free to leave a comment, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Until next time, as always, enjoy your guitar.